Hi everyone, this is Marvin with a little follow-up from my sermon on Sunday, September 21st. It was Climate Justice Sunday at First Presbyterian, and one of the ideas that I left you with was making part of your yard or your patio or your balcony a little Noah's Ark, like a little place that can provide shelter and habitat for plants and animals while we are going through this climate change experience until we get to the other side, and hopefully we've gotten a handle on this situation. And so I want to show you what we've been doing. We have an area in our backyard, and so when we got here, see the stump. When we got here 3 years ago, there wasn't much back here except there was this tree stump, which is kind of hard to mow around, and we had a burning bush back over there. And burning bushes are pretty plants, but they are they're not natives, they're ornamentals, and they're prolific. And so bees eat the seeds in the fall, they spread them everywhere, and they can form these really dense mats, kind of understory burning bush and woods that prevent natives from growing up. So what we did was we decided to turn this place into a wildflower garden. So I want to show you some of the wildflowers that we planted. So over here, these are our cone flowers, and it's a little past time. So they used to have flowers, but now they've just got seeds. They'll come back next year. And up here, though, we've got goldenrod, which the bees really like in the fall. And then over here, we planted these asters. Let's see, can we see those? Yeah. And the bees really love the asters. But the thing that we're most kind of excited about is, I talked in the sermon about milkweed. Milkweed is essential for monarch butterflies. It's the only thing that monarchs will eat when they're in their caterpillar stage, and so it's essential for them to find milkweed on their amazing journey from Mexico to Canada and back every year. And so we have here some common milkweed, and then over here is some swamp milkweed. Is that showing up? It's hard to, yeah. It's looking a little bit beat up. One that we're really excited about, though, that's looking very beat up, is this one right here. See? It's basically just a stick. But you see it's green at the bottom, and so I'm hoping that what this means is that some monarch caterpillar got on here and just ate his way through it, and then went off somewhere and turned into a chrysalis, and then flew on. We did see some monarchs in the yard last year. This right here, this white bloom, I can't remember what that is. It just kind of came up, but instead of pulling it, I used this plant identifier on my phone, and I figured out that it is a native, a North American native. And so instead of pulling that up like I would have a few years ago, I just decided, well, it's got pretty white flowers, I'll just let it go. And then over here is what was the name of that? It's not, I think it's called swamp sunflower, I believe. And then right here, this is already finished blooming, but we're kind of excited about seeing it next year. This is New York ironweed right here. So anyway, if you've got a place in your backyard that is not great, and you get kind of tired of mowing and weed eating, think about turning it into a wildflower garden. It's it's a kind of aesthetic that you have to get used to if you're kind of thinking your whole life about that the yard needs to be kind of neat and kind of everything is trimmed up nicely. Maybe you're thinking as you look at this, man, he needs to get a weed eater in here and cut this stuff back. But we like the looks of it. We, especially from my upstairs bedroom window, right now this time of year, we have a dogwood that's changing, which is red. We've got the goldenrod, we've got the purple in the asters, and I don't know if you can see them or not, but the bees are all over the asters right now. So not only are the butterflies hopefully enjoying themselves, but so are the bees. And the bees are really important because no bees, no food, no you and me. So anyway, hope that inspires you. If you have been planting some native plants, especially milkweed, shoot me an email, send me a picture. I'd love to know what you're doing to make a little Noah's Ark in your yard or on your balcony or on your patio to preserve God's creatures during this time of climate change. Take care. Goodbye.